Today I want to share with you guys a little bit about the semi-permanent lines that we carry here at Berkshire. So, of course, you know we are a Wella salon, so that is the first thing that I'll go over today is called Color Touch. So Color Touch is Wella's semi-permanent color line. It's formulated to go on towel-dried, already shampooed hair. So most of the moisture does have to be taken out before you put it on. Color Touch has two different developers. The one that you'll be using the most is 6 volume or 1.9%. But they also have a 13 volume or 4% peroxide. So I'll just talk to you a little bit about both of those. The 6 volume is really just for deposit only. You will be doing most of the glossing with that. If you're using it as a low light, you'll probably use 6 volume. It's rare that you will ever move up to 13 volume, but if you do, the 13 volume helps blend gray a little bit better. It can also open up the cuticle just a tiny bit more to allow color to penetrate a little bit deeper. And that's about it. You can shift the base a little bit, just slightly if you're using 13 volume, and some of our stylists do require that for their clients, so it is available. The amount of processing time for Color Touch is no more than 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it stops working. You can put it on dry hair. However, you are going to miss one of the biggest benefits of it, and that's going to be the glimmer pigments that are going to give shine. So a lot of what a gloss is for is adding shine to the hair. So that's why it's so important for this to go on damp hair. It also needs to be on the head after being mixed in about 2 to 3 minutes. So if the processing time is 20 minutes and you get it on the head in 2 to 3 minutes, it's still got about 17, 18 minutes of full processing. So if this takes you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to apply, there's really only about 5 more minutes left that it's actually going to do any work. So it's imperative that this gets put on quickly. So grab a friend if you need help, but you've really got to bust it out and get it on the hair quickly. You'll be doing this for glosses. You'll also use this a lot for root shadows. We also tend to use semi-permanent when someone wants to go darker, but they're not covering gray. So if you don't need gray coverage, you don't need to be using permanent hair color. So that's where the semi-permanent lines come in. They can add great dimension without adding the permanent hair color to the hair strand. We also carry a select variety of Redken Shades EQ. So these are downstairs. We do not carry the whole entire line. It is to only be mixed with Shades EQ processing solution. They also have a clear down there if you're needing to make your formula a little bit lighter. These also process up to 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is the optimal time to have a gloss on. So we'll touch on that just a tiny bit. Glossing longevity is something that we all struggle with. Part of that is going to be getting the gloss on quickly, but also leaving it on for the full amount of time. So if the semi-permanent color line lasts anywhere from 20 to 30 shampoos, and you only leave it on the hair for 10 minutes, you can expect it to last more like 10 to 15 shampoos. So the length of time that you leave a semi-permanent color on is definitely equivalent to how long the color is going to last on the hair strand. So if you're struggling with being able to leave a gloss on for 20 minutes, maybe because you're afraid it will be too cool or too purple or too warm, the best option for you would be to reformulate your gloss, maybe add in something a little different so that you're not struggling with leaving it on the full amount of time. So these are our permanent, semi-permanent color line options here at Berkshire. I cannot wait for you to get to use them. They're really awesome.